Hi, I'm Derrick, this is Don. We're from Dunnville, Ontario, Canada. This is our first US van event. And little history on the van, it's in 1987. I bought it in May of 1988 and put it away every winter since I've owned it. And as the years went by, it was awesome, everything. I used to have a bunch of buddies that had vans. We'd go to Vannins and stuff, but fell on some hard times about 15 years into it. Sold it to a buddy of mine because I was desperate for money, and he just bought it to save my van for me. He used it one night, put it away for 2 years, paid the storage to get it back out. He's an awesome friend of mine, Glenn. And we've had it ever since. Don and I met 11 years ago, and she took right to the van immediately. So since then, we've gutted it out, redid the inside completely, and recently we sold our boat a month ago. So now it's full-time vanning for us. This here really sealed the deal for coming back across the border because everybody here has been so nice. And anything to add, bud?
No, you nailed it.
So originally it was a 225 slant 6. Got the motor changed. I worked at a foundry. The plant closed down. Got a settlement. Said, all right, this motor's tired. It was really tired. Did a lot of trips to New Brunswick, and so we got a 318 put in it, dual exhaust. Other than that, stock, just dual exhaust, and runs excellent. Very hard on gas because I believe the rear end's still the 6-cylinder rear end, but runs excellent. So we're not going to change the rear end because of that. Just pay the extra gas money, you know. So the tire sizes are 235 on the fronts and 255s on the back. In hindsight, when we retire, we are going to put the factory size 15-inch tires back on, which I believe are 235, 75, 15. And that's our next move. We put it away every single winter. So we're almost at the end of this season. All these dash plaques on the dash are all van events that this has attended. And
got the visor on there, the flow-through visor?
Yeah. Well, the boomerang TV antenna, which works fantastic still to this day.
Yeah.
TV channels are awesome, even though Dawn could care less about the TV. Same with when it was on the boat. She could care less about the TV. But yeah, we love it. This is great. And it was also great to finally meet you and Joe. It's like we watched so many of your videos. We just couldn't wait. We were hoping you would be here this time. And we even said, wouldn't it be great if they did a thing on ours, like a video on ours?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So Don and I gutted this out completely. It had the 80s panel you'd see in your grandmother's kitchen or living room, I guess living room more so. And so we went with the vinyl plank flooring on the walls and the pine on the ceiling. But in hindsight, we added a lot of weight to it that didn't need to be there. So next time we would have went all pine. But yeah, so we did this ourselves with nothing but a drill and a jigsaw.
Wow.
And we love it. Hey, hon?
Absolutely.
Nice size bed in there, sleeping, a TV.
Yeah.
You gotta have that once in a while.
Yeah, the TV pulls out. It
comes in handy.
got the TV on a swivel so it could come right out and swing right around to the bed if need be.
All right, nice.
I think we watched it once in the last 2 years when it was raining after Van Fest, and we watched Roadhouse in the morning.
Oh, nice. I see you got your you got some curtain up there.
Yep.
Keep the sun out and some
Yep.
wandering eyes.
We use the solar panel for just whenever we get somewhere, we put the solar panel up.
Oh yeah, there we go. Nice.
Yep.
All right, what you got going on in the back here? No window doors.
No windows.
No windows. It was a cargo van.
Yeah.
And years ago, it had the same flares and running boards that Lightning has. Took them off years later. Just, I don't know, got a cheap paint job on it. And pretty much it. Like I said, years ago, me and my buddies had a lot of buddies, like 6 buddies had vans, and we do the Vannins. Oh, I'll tell you something. The first Vannin went to is right here. Break the Silence at Whispering Pines, Prince Edward Island.
Oh yeah.
1989, his first Vannin this attended. And then I come back and told my buddies we never even heard of it. I said, you wouldn't believe this, boys. Vannins. So then next one was Blowout Utopia. and then just carried on from there.
Yeah.
But in hindsight, I would not keep these out here anymore either. Look, some of them you can't even see anymore because the sun killed them.
Fading them, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow. Huh. Yeah.
We put this Van Fest one over here just for the border. Normally they're in order. We put that just so the border guard would see that and say, we're going to a van event.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that was the last one we went to, well, this year in Van Fest in Elmer, Ontario. Good times, home sweet home. So Don and I come up from Canada to this, our first US van event, and we recommend it to anybody. Let's keep, just like you say, spread the word, keep the vanning going. Let's keep it going. This was awesome. Our first US event, definitely not our last. We're gonna make this a tradition and hopefully expand and go further and further, and maybe one day hit a van nationals or something. Like, we look at all your videos and it keeps us inspired.